Hello folks, welcome back. Bad Byron here at Santa Rosa Beach at Butt Rub World Headquarters. This is episode number 5 with the Cooking with Butt Rub series. And you know, we've done wings, we've done ribs, we did a shrimp day, we did catfish. Today we're going to do grilled vegetables. Really simple. You know, you can grill just a lot of vegetables. I've chosen a few here. We're going to kind of make a medley. And it's basically, I've done a similar variation of this for a long time. It's always really popular. And it'll go with any dish that you're cooking. So that's what we're doing today. These are green tomatoes. I like them when they just start to turn red. They're real solid, they hold up to the grill well. And most of the time when I cook this, people are like, well, I've never had grilled green tomatoes. But they turn out really nice on the grill. And they certainly hold up. A red tomato fall all over the place, as you probably know. All right, we got zucchini, yellow squash. We're gonna roast red bell pepper. We're gonna roast the jalapeno. It's gonna blend it all in. And so right now, I got the grill fired up. We're gonna go out there. I'm gonna get these peppers started first, and they're gonna roast. And while that's doing this thing, we're gonna prep up the zucchini and the squash for the grill. Okay, I'm cooking with Primo today. This nice cooking space. Got a hot grill, and you know, with grilling basics, hot grill, nice clean grate. And then we'll come in with the oil, different ways to apply it. I've got canola oil here. The peppers are going to require just a little bit of preparation that's different than the rest of the vegetables today. Basically going to place those right over the hottest spot. And we're going to blister the skin, and we're going to turn it. And we'll blister that skin, we're going to turn it. And when it's basically charred all the way around, that's perfect. We'll pull it off, steam it, and it really brings out the best flavor in peppers. It'll be part of our dish today. Okay, we've got the peppers on the grill, we've got those roasting. We'll go ahead and prep up the rest of the vegetables here. So these are green tomatoes. And I'll show you how I prep them. I basically just cut off the end here. Okay. Here it's I would say that's a 1/2 inch. Right at it. Okay, so there's 3 nice pieces there. So. Okay, so pretty nice and thick, and that'll hold up real well to a hot grill, and we'll char it on both sides. And it turns out nice. A little bit of butt rub on that, a little olive oil. Okay, yellow squash. Basically, cut that end off. These are local grown organic squash, and of course in summertime is when these are in season, and that's when everybody barbecues anyway, so this is always good to add on to a barbecue. I'm just cutting the skin on each side like that. So now I get in this position where I can cut it lengthwise, and I'm looking at 3 pieces here. So okay, lots of tailing in there, it's okay. Do that again. Okay, I'm gonna go with losing the skin here. The skin there. Okay, so basically we're looking at about 1/3 of an inch on this. Okay, the zucchini, same thing as we were doing with the squash. I'm gonna take just the skin off on the edge here. Okay, and we're gonna get 3 out of here. Nice and thick, and you know, like I said, we'll have a hot grill, and just basically char it on each side. I want to overcook it because basically we're going to bring it back, and then we're going to prep it again, and basically we'll season it up, and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, we're ready to take the peppers off now. So basically we just char it all the way around. That's perfect. We're gonna put it in a bowl, get a jalapenos, char it all the way around. Just what we wanted. Put that in the bowl and then seal it. You can seal it with foil or plastic. And it's gonna need to sit about 15-20 minutes. What I'll do is loosen the skin and have beautiful roasted pepper. That'll make a nice component for our vegetable medley. Now, seasoning up is what I've just prepared for the grill. We have 3 items here: extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and of course butt rub. And you know, I don't want to use very much of this because vegetables have a very delicate flavor, and it's just a little bit to flavor it. It's not going to be a really heavily seasoned product. We'll start out with the olive oil. Just kind of go over the top here. And you know, I really love the flavor of a little balsamic vinegar on fresh summer vegetables, or vegetables of any kind. So I got the oil and vinegar. Some people use Italian dressing for this. Works nice. Okay. Very light with the butt rub. Butt rub, where we got salt, pepper, onion, garlic, a little bit of red pepper. So it's really a complimentary item for this kind of food. And then we'll do both sides and we'll be ready for the grill. Going in for the final phase of this vegetable medley. We've got 375, 400 degree grill. I'm using just all lump charcoal. There's no wood or wood chunks or anything like that. I just kind of wanted a clean flavor, not really smoke this up. Got our green tomatoes here. This is a pretty quick cooking. Now those, they are excellent, just charred up on both sides. And the zucchini and squash, that's the same thing. We're gonna go across the grain here. I'm not gonna try to get cross hatchers or anything like that. I just wanna get a real nice char underneath, turn them over. It's probably about a 5-minute situation here. In about 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and start turning here. That looks about where I would like it. We've got everything ready to roll here. Everything's just like I want it. A little color on each side, and that's where we want to be. Okay, with the red bell pepper and the jalapeno, we sealed it up and it had at least 20-30 minutes, and that's about what it needs. And you'll see, if you haven't done this with peppers before, it's really not hard to work with. Cut that top out there. Cut that in half. Cut the little rib out here. Okay, and the skin will just come right off. So there's that. Like I said, on the underneath side, just kind of get the seeds and the rib out of there, and then turn it over, get skin off there. That. Same thing with the other half. This really brings out the flavor in the peppers. I think you'll really be happy with this cooking method if you have not done peppers this way. You know, you can also do it on a gas stove. You can do it in a cast iron skillet that way also. I think it's best over a direct flame if you have that option. Jalapeno pepper. Just cut it in half like this. And basically do the same thing we did to the bell pepper. This one got it just a little overcooked for this preparation, but it'll be okay. Okay, now I'm going to basically just kind of cube everything and toss it together in a bowl. There goes the jalapeno. Red bell pepper. Mess that up just a little bit more. So, you know, roasting the pepper does kind of mellow out the heat component, but it still is hot. So I'll dice that a little finer, just so someone bites into something a little too hot for them. Okay, we got our green tomatoes here. Yellow squash. Just going to basically cut it just one time. I'm not going to try to go through the middle of this. They're small enough to where we're getting about the pieces we want here for the end product. Even though we seasoned it before we put it on the grill, I'm going to go ahead and dress it now with just a little bit more balsamic vinegar. Nice little shot of olive oil here. Just a little bit more butt rub. Okay, that's our finished side dish here. I'm gonna have two different ways you're gonna plate it. All right, there's two different ways I want to plate this. This is fresh spinach, and you can have this as a salad, you know, just as it is. You can add more dressing if you like. Nice, healthy, nutritious meal here. And of course, a side dish, you know, for anything, whether it was seafood, pork, beef, you know, it could be a meal in itself. But healthy, tasty, grilled vegetable medley. Okay? Well, that does it for this episode of Cooking with Butt Rub. Appreciate you tuning in and supporting our product. If you have any questions or suggestions, my email is byron@buttrub.com. We also have Bad Byron's Butt Rub Appreciation Society on Facebook. Please be a member of that. We'd love to communicate with you there. Meanwhile, happy grilling. This is Bad Byron. So long.